All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back right here at the beatzillapdx official news break. And this story is coming out of New York today. Very interesting. It's from Fox News and it reads New York teacher forced and manipulated fifth grader to become transgender, causing suicidal ideation. And that's the lawsuit. So it's a lawsuit that's been filed. It goes on to read a New York teacher was accused of manipulating a fifth grade girl into changing her gender without parents' knowledge or consent, causing suicidal ideation. Uh, a lawsuit filed against the school district alleges. Teacher Deborah Rosenquist works at the Terryville Road Elementary School in the Brookhaven Cosm Cosms I think that's Cosmwagi or Wagoo School District, and was named along the superintendent Jennifer J. Quinn and the principal Anne Marie V. Scovey or Sciovi in a suit filed on January 23rd. The suit claims the student, who was assigned female at birth and identifies as female, was targeted by her teacher, Rosenquist, throughout the 2021 2022 school year. Rosenquist began to use a male name and pronouns for the student, the suit says. The plaintiff student and parents' anonymity were maintained in the lawsuit. As a result, the student became confused as to her gender. Despite knowing about Rosenquist's conduct, it took the district superintendent Quinn and principal Sciovi months to inform her parents about it, the lawsuit claims. Hmm. Hmm. Rosenquist pursued her own agenda outside the curriculum, which included persuading her fifth grade students to try being gay or being another gender, even when they were not. To further her agenda, Rosenquist read and provided her students graphic books about gender and sexuality, which were not on the curriculum, the suit said. Let's see. The district admitted in a meeting with the parents that they had no idea Rosenquist taught from a book about LGBTQ plus individuals that was not part of the curriculum, and how detailed the book was about transitioning surgery and hormones. One of the books Rosenquist used was when Aiden becomes a brother. The lawsuit said. And so I actually have that cover here. And this is the cover. Now, lo and behold, of course, when Aiden, you're seeing they're pushing the agenda right here. You see, it also has the badge of what they're pushing right there, and then you also can see it's the triangle rainbow that basically makes up his arm and part of his sweater. Um, Now, with this being said, we always know when we see this type of thing, and I'm having a sneaking suspicion that this little fifth grade girl, which was probably foundational Black American, considering person going overboard to indoctrinate someone else's child. I just got to believe that that is a little Black girl. But nonetheless, these are the people who came up with that book when Aiden becomes a brother. So this is Zach. Was that right? Did I get that right? No, Kyle. Kyle let me make that a little bit bigger. Kyle Lukoff and then Kaylani Juanita. That's who these people are. And both of them, of course, like our brother Torian Rain Reloaded says, are part of the academy. So they are part of that the Skittles bag community, and obviously they are here put in place to further a certain agenda, because Look at, like, these people are unmistakably black. Unmistakably black. Yeah, no need to say that, oh, yeah, they're putting, yeah, that's something else here, okay? So that's an agenda. So when you see stuff like this, um, Miss Liberal daughter of the Confederacy over here, and I'm just saying that loosely, okay? So I'm not accusing her of anything. But just the nature of that. These are who are teaching your children, and you're putting your children subject to this. So here is the truth about gender studies. In reality, it has predatory behavior being excused as some kind of educational thing. And this is just predatory. And it's anti-black, as I could see, because this is buck breaking. I mean, it's buck breaking a little girl because you're trying to make this little girl something else she's not. And then on top of that, she went out of her way to refer to this girl as a boy. See, so when we're talking about misgendering, that's misgendering all in itself. That little girl wasn't looking to be transgender and had no questions about her gender until this teacher put that on her. So that means this kid is probably 10 or 11. So that means at that age, that is not a proper age or appropriate time to be talking about gender with children. So, how much more should you stay away from the conversation of gender with preschoolers in libraries? Just saying. Let's see. In the book, Aiden's mother admits she made a mistake misgendering her son, saying, "When you were born, we didn't know you were going to be our son. We made some mistakes, but you helped us fix them." Again, this is the book they're referring to. It says the parents were supportive of supporting their child discovering their identity, but they did not believe their daughter expressed a desire to change her gender on her own. The parents were incredibly concerned about the well being of their 9-year-old daughter. So she was 9. They have and will always support their child, but worried that she was being persuaded by Rosenquist to be transgender when she had not expressed any such inclination. Deborah Rosenquist manipulated a preteen female into changing her gender identity when the child did not feel any inclination to do so. The parents' attorneys, Deborah L. Wabnick, told Fox News. The parents did not learn about what Rosenquist was forcing upon their daughter until it was discovered that the child had suicidal ideations. The psychological and social damage Rosenquist caused this child and her family was immense. Incredibly, the district still has Rosenquist in the classroom where she can similarly harm other innocent children, Wapnick said. The 5th grade girl became so distressed by Rosenquist referring to her as a male that she drew a picture of a girl and referenced suicide. The lawsuit said in January 2022, the parents were informed that their daughter drew a picture of a girl with the words, "I want to delete myself." And I feel sad like a lot. Thanks, old teacher Rosenquist. And see, here's these people here that tell you, yes, our children need to know this. And these are the type of people who are forcing these ideals and ideologies on children and want to bypass the parents. And neither one of these two are parents, but they want to bypass the parents just so they can groom your children. Yes, this is grooming. Grooming. Absolutely grooming. Yes, that's what it is. Let's see. Rosenquist also encouraged her classroom to try being gay or try being a boy if they were a girl, or girl if they were a boy, the lawsuit said. It added that Brookhaven Kamswagu School District was aware of her actions as they were believed to have been reported to the district. Superintendent Quinn released a statement to Fox News, which said, after a thorough investigation and consultation with our attorney, action is being taken in accordance with the applicable laws and collective bargaining agreements. Please be assured that this has been done. Quinn said that uh, Quinn said she was limited on what she could comment on because it was a matter of pending litigation. But that woman is still in the classroom. She has not yet been removed from teaching and having influence and power over children. So we don't need to hear about the litigation. And matter of fact, why isn't she on suspension until the litigation is concluded? Because there might still be children in harm's way. So yeah, again, school district superintendent Quinn, you dropped the ball and made the wrong call, continuously putting children in harm's way from this agenda-laden, uh, egotistical woman right here who has no sense of her boundaries and children's boundaries and parents' boundaries, all because of her own ideology. Sounds like a lot of other people that are out here talking these days. It goes on to say, however, when we receive the complaint regarding any employee, it is immediately investigated to determine whether disciplinary action is appropriate. The Kamsawagi School District fosters a caring atmosphere conducive to learning, free of any behaviors volatile of our of our goal of dignity for all students. The health, safety, and welfare of our students and staff are always the district's top priority. But that woman is still in the class. And not only that though, I want you to just notice something here. This is a child's book. So clearly this book was written to be aimed and directed towards children. More importantly, by the look of it, it is specifically look like it's being marketed to African American slash FBA or whatever you want to identify the foundational. They're trying to push this on black folks, and I would imagine even black immigrants as well, because of course Miss Juanita here herself is not FBA, and this man clearly is not. But both of these people identify with the academy, and as well as this teacher here who is identifying as a lesbian. So uh, there's a lot of things that should be examined when you look at what these people are doing. And then you look at who they're targeting. And then when somebody calls it grooming, somebody will say that's not what it is. But see, again, this book is not random. It has your Stonewall mark on it. So you're endorsing this openly. Academy community, you were openly supporting that. Period. No way around that. And this should not be forced up on children, especially beyond their own will and their own parents' wills. Because again, whatever goes on in that household is that household's affair. This teacher is not responsible for shaping the outcome of this child's life. That is the parental responsibility. But we got things so backwards and confused that we believe that we should be giving up our children's direction of life over to outsiders. No. And your children, when they go to school, need to understand a person like this is an outsider. And you and your family and your household is the home base. If you don't establish that, then you can put your children out here to be lame ducks and just pigeons and just waiting to be snatched up by a predatory eagle like Miss Rosenquist here. So, she looks and she'll probably smile at the parents and all of that, and then turn around and start trying to indoctrinate your child, just like her predecessors, the Daughters of the Confederacy. So you got to remember, all of this ties into something else, and it's a passed down thing, generation upon generation upon generations. That's how this country has been able to stay stuck. So, with that being said, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be groomers. With that being said, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter at beatzillapdx. And if you have a comment on this video, please let me know what you think about it down below in the comment section. Whether you agree or disagree, let us know what you feel and let us know what you think. Also, hit that like button and also share this out on your social media. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, you can go ahead and do so at this time. Also, hit the notification bell, hit the word all so you will be notified. Although I know YouTube does have us under a shadow ban, and I am seeing it myself. But that being said, please make sure you hit the notification bell so at least you might get 50% of the notifications from YouTube. Unlike how they do other platforms that are not foundational Black American, but it's neither here nor there. Also, if you would like to support this channel, you can definitely do so. The ticker is on the bottom. If you also, look at the description, everything you need will be there. So with that being said, family, this is one serious issue in America. And they have been telling us forever that this was not an agenda. But now it's a very clear thing. And you have individuals going rogue, pushing their agenda on to your children. And that is simply not acceptable. So shame on you, Miss Rosenquist, and keep your agenda off our children. Y'all stay Black, stay vigilant, and stay alive. Black first. Shalom, y'all.